We are prepared for the industry move to T+1. We participated in all the industry tests with DTCC and NSCC. We also have in place changes required for the risk management piece, so we're fully ready for when T+1 goes in next month. The big concern is us sending the exercise and assignment file to NSCC on a timely manner. In the current T+2 environment, if we don't get that file to them for whatever reason, if we're late with our processing, then we have to manage the risk for those positions. Obviously, going to T+1, we have one less day to do that. So we have to make sure that we've got all of our procedures up to date and ready, as well as the risk management piece of it as well.
What is the status of the Renaissance initiative?
We've been doing a ton of work internally, preparing for industry testing. So a lot of work has been done in terms of architecture. We're doing a lot of internal testing right now, and we're prepared for the industry testing, which is going to start later on this summer.
When is testing for the Ovation platform?
The testing timeline for the Ovation platform is going to start later on this summer. In terms of impact, we're going to have both clearing members and exchanges come in, do certification testing to start. Then they'll go on and test within their own systems with near production data. And finally, it'll finish up with certification and readiness attestations. Every single one of our exchange participants, as well as all of our clearing members, basically anyone who interacts with OCC, either taking data or sending data, is going to be impacted.
Why are you transitioning from Encore?
The Encore architecture is over 20 years old. While it's very good at what it does and it continues to plug away, it's not adaptable to new products. It also has an older architecture. So when an exchange comes to us and they want a new product, for instance, what we have to do to accommodate that is a lot of work. With this new structure with Ovation, it's a modular design, so we'll be able to spin those new product requests up much quicker in a different environment, be able to look at them, feel comfortable with then going with the product launch. So over the last couple of years, we've invested in Encore's resiliency to make sure that we can accommodate these volumes. It is amazing to me. I keep a sharp eye on volume on an hourly basis, so I can tell when we're going to have a big one in terms of volume. And it just amazes me that, Encore is able to continue to process that. When we get extremely busy periods of time in terms of like at the market open, if we're on a gap down open, we can see upwards of 1,200 trades per second. And our processing does not slow down or build up queue depth or anything like that. But with the new clearing system, we're scaling it to be able to accommodate even higher volumes.
Any difference in the technology?
This is going to be cloud-based, which is unique and new for the industry. So we're sort of the first ones to do this, and we'll be operating in a multi-zone function as well as a tertiary on-prem solution as well. So a lot of redundancy, a lot of resiliency to be prepared for what might come.
What are OCC's thoughts on clearing spot Bitcoin ETF options?
The SEC recently extended the review period for spot Bitcoin options. That's the first piece for us, is the regulatory piece. So if that were to happen, if the SEC does ultimately approve these, then OCC will also have to seek exemptive relief from the CFTC, since these are considered a commodity. If that happens and our participant option exchanges decide to list options on it, then it'll go through the product process that we have in place now.
What is the impact of more short-dated options?
We definitely see the volume just like everyone else does. It's being compressed into the near-term expirations. That's also led to industry discussions about daily expiring individual equity options. We're in a position now, OCC, we clear daily expiring products. So SPY, QQQ, for example, have daily expirations. One piece of it that we are keenly focused on is the risk management piece of 0 days to expiration activity. And so right now we're in the second phase of a multi-phase intraday margin process to look at that and make sure that we're satisfying any regulatory concerns with those as well.